We're in Spain this week as Madrid stages one of the most hotly contested matches in European football, Real Madrid against Barcelona. For the fans that flock to the Bernabeu, beating Barcelona is almost as important as winning the title itself. And this is a club with a glorious past that expects success. Just one look inside the trophy room confirms Real's place in world football. 27 league titles, as well as 6 European Cups, puts them at the top of the order of merit in Europe. And the return of the championship trophy last year, under the guidance of the Italian coach Fabio Capello, helped reaffirm Real as one of the great clubs. The multi-talented, multinational team built by Capello remains virtually unchanged. After last year's success, more is expected of the team both at home and in Europe. It's a pressure situation that new coach Jupp Heynckes, the former German international who moved over from Tenerife in the close season, is happy to deal with. For him, the burden of expectation is nothing new.
I think
that any manager at any big club works under pressure. But even when I was a player, and ever since I've been here as a manager, I've never felt under any pressure.
Aside from the league battle, the big debate in Spain right now concerns the 97 foreigners playing in the Primera Liga. Spanish players believe they're being squeezed out by cheap imports and have threatened to strike unless the league introduced tighter restrictions. Heynckes himself, a stranger in a foreign land, relies heavily on imports. Most Spanish clubs have Brazilians on their books, and Real are no exception. Like other Brazilians, Roberto Carlos, the left-sided defender with the sledgehammer strike, knows Spanish football gives him the chance to play in a high-profile league. Zé Roberto is another currently plying his trade in Spain. Real bought him from Portuguesa, a Brazilian club where they have first refusal on players. Dutchman Clarence Seedorf is another foreigner, but as a European he's exempt from work permit restrictions. However, Spaniards are worried that homegrown talent like Raúl will dry up unless there is a reduction in the 6 non-European players clubs are currently allowed to employ. But the Real fans aren't likely to complain too much if their team keep winning. The champions remain unbeaten this year, having conceded only 1 goal. But Heynckes knows his well-organised side will have to improve on 12 goals scored in 8 matches if they're to retain their title and stop their rivals.
Well, for me, Barca has a good squad. You can see they have some great players. And as always, Barca will be our great rivals to win the championship.
After finishing runners-up to Real last season, Barcelona have an extra incentive to finish top this time. They've appointed a new coach in Dutchman Louis van Gaal, and so far he has plenty to smile about, with his team unbeaten and topping the table. Barcelona won 2 out of 3 trophies last year, but Van Gaal knows where his priority lies.
You always want to win the championship, and we go for it. But as you say, there are more clubs who can compete with ourselves. So there's only one champion. It's always the same. it's very difficult. But Barcelona the last 3 years doesn't succeed in it. So I hope I can do it better than the last 3 years.
Like Heinkes at Real, Van Gaal has a number of top-class foreigners at his disposal. There are 12 non-Spaniards in the Barca squad, including 3 world-class Brazilians. International midfielder Giovanni is in his 2nd season at Barca after signing from Santos. Last season, he helped Ronaldo fire the bullets that made him World Player of the Year. In has come striker Sonny Anderson from Monaco. With the World Cup finals on the horizon, Anderson has put himself in the Spanish shop window. And there's Rivaldo, signed from Deportivo for $26.5 million, then a world record. And Barcelona have their own homegrown talent in players like Oscar to disprove that theory that foreigners are stifling Spanish youth. So far, Barcelona have won 7 of their 8 games, scoring 20 goals in the process, but they've conceded 6. With an attack as potent as Barcelona's, they're always likely, though, to outscore their opponents. However, the Bernabeu is not a happy hunting ground for Barca. In 67 meetings, Real have won 47 and lost only 11. Last season was the same old story.
Golpeará la pelota Roberto Carlos, muy cerrado. ¡El remate! ¡Gol, gol, 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 gol! Davor Šuker anota el primer tanto del partido. Peja Mijatovic metió para Davor Šuker, Clarence Seedorf, ojo a Peja Mijatovic dentro del área, Mijatovic, ¡gol!
So the scene is set for possibly the biggest game in world club football. There's little in it at the top, both unbeaten this season. Your commentator for what promises to be a thrilling encounter is Gary Bloom.
The Spanish press have dubbed this match the earthquake, and with 106,000 fans giving full vent to their emotions, the Bernabeu is close to a minor tremor tonight. It's the champions Real Madrid against league leaders Barcelona. Whoever gets the better of these tussles inevitably wins the championship. No selection headaches for Real coach Jupp Heynckes. Rather surprisingly, he's opted to play Davor Šuker in attack ahead of Morientes, who suddenly is relegated to the substitutes bench. Otherwise, the team picks itself. Panucci and Raúl have shaken off minor injuries to play. Barcelona are missing Christophe Dugarry and Sonny Anderson, both of whom are injured. Bulgarian international Risto Stoichkov starts his first league game of the season. The team's leading goal scorer is number 21, Luis Enrique, a former Real Madrid player who's currently playing his best football of his career. Remember, Real are currently 4 points behind Barca after 4 rounds of the Spanish league, and it's Real Madrid who get this match underway. Here's Hierro. Louis van Gaal is the Barcelona coach. This is Panucci. That's a great ball to Seedorf. Still Seedorf. And the goalkeeper was slightly late arriving there. And Mijatovic almost stolen. Fernando Couto effected the clearance as the ball ricocheted off Ruud Hesp, the Barcelona goalkeeper. And the home team have the first corner kick to be taken by Roberto Carlos. Away by Luis Figo. This is Redondo. To the Brazilian Roberto Carlos. Amavisca's made a run wide. This is Amavisca now. Lovely cross by Amavisca. And all the early pressure coming in from Real Madrid. Sergi had to head the ball to safety. This is a very promising start by Real Madrid. Remember, Real's only defeat so far this season has come against Barcelona. It was in the Spanish Super Cup. Disappointing corner there by Davor Šuker. Something of a surprise that Šuker is leading the Real Madrid attack tonight. Morientes has been favoured. This is Ruud Hesp. He's hoping to sneak into the Dutch World Cup squad. This is Emma Visca. Nando Couto. And here's Rivaldo. And he was eventually fouled by Emma Visca. Free kick to Barcelona. Rivaldo, who scored 6 league goals in 8 games. Having a terrific start to his career in Barcelona. Oscar with a free kick. Right to Luis Enrique. Sergi. And Visca can only help the ball on here to Luis Figo. Rivaldo! Oh, he scored! What a dream start for Barcelona! That goal comes on just 4 minutes. And Canizares in the Real Madrid goal, who hasn't let in a goal in his last 7 league games and was just a couple of minutes short of a club record, now picks the ball out of his net and Barcelona are in front. Well, one wonders now how Real Madrid will respond to that early setback. Rivan de la Peña. No foul by Redondo, and this is Roberto Carlos. And here's Seedorf now for Real Madrid. Terrific save by Hesp. And what an entertaining game. Sometimes these two talented sides can cancel each other out, but not tonight. Redondo. Hierro now for Real Madrid. Sergi. Down by Roberto Carlos. Swept on by Schuka. This is Raul. Roberto Carlos. Raul. And there were plenty of options in the middle for Raul. And he knows it. 8 goals already this season. 3 against Barcelona already this term. Schuka here in the Spanish Super Cup. And he could have added to that total. Heading clear by Emma Visca. Luis Figo. No foul. Emma Visca. Hierro. Mijatovic. Schuka. Davor Schuka. And again, there was a couple of good options for Davor Schuka. Seedorf had taken up a promising position. As had Raul. Look how his head was very much lowered towards the ball. And he had sight of the goal. It's a lovely layoff by Luis Figo. Suddenly he gave the ball to Redondo, and this is Roberto Carlos. Stoichkov. And Barcelona are going to make a change here. It's a very early change as well. Rivan de la Peña is a player coming off. And Abelardo, a defender, comes on for him. Mijatovic now for Real Madrid. Schuka! Great save by Hesp. Well, on the balance of play, Real Madrid should have had an equaliser. Redondo. Wide to Panucci. Luis Enrique. This is a super save by Hesp. Good contact by Davor Schuka. Goalkeeper forced backwards as he made the save, but he made a save. Mijatovic. Raul Amavisca. Real in a real hurry to get on with this game. the line by Sergi. Well, the score could have been 4 or 5-1 to Real Madrid. As it is, Barcelona still lead 1-0. Ieno got his head to the ball. And Sergi, hardly the tallest defender in the league, got the ball to safety. And here's Seedorf. Only half cleared by Fernando Couto. And that Barcelona defence are working overtime. And the first half comes to an end with an unlikely scoreline. Barcelona leading by a goal to nil. The only goal has come from the boot of Rivaldo. But Real Madrid have had a handful of chances to score and have missed the lot. Half-time 1-0 to Barcelona. Welcome back. There's a degree of disbelief in the stadium that Real Madrid have actually conceded a goal. They hadn't conceded one since the opening day of the season when Atletico Madrid played here. And Barcelona have scored the only goal of the game. And one wonders now how Real Madrid will face the remainder of this game. They could just tuck away one or two of their chances. Real Madrid know they can win this match. Rivaldo. Luis Enrique, all a bit too close and tight in there. Devoshuka's got free here. Bad looking cross either. Here's Amavisca. We'll pick out Raul. Still Raul. No foul. And here's Roberto Carlos. Into Raul. It's 1-1. And arguably the most talented Spanish player playing in the Spanish league has drawn the sides level. What a wonderful cross by Roberto Carlos. And Raul just got his boot to the ball. And the majority of the 106,000 fans watching this game are absolutely delirious. 1-1. Sanchez now. It's a very different game thanks to Raul's goal. Can Real Madrid take this match by the scruff of the neck and cut Barcelona's lead at the head of the table? That's their objective now. Fernando Couto. Luis Figo. And this is Stoichkov. Appeals for a penalty are turned aside. Luis Enrique. Oh, it's got in! And Barca have taken the lead again. And the man who used to play for Real Madrid comes back to the Bernabeu and scores a goal to silence the crowd. It took a mighty deflection after the ball left the boot of Luis Enrique and hit Roberto Carlos and sliced wide of Canizares in the Real goal. Quite unbelievable. Well, so far this match has lived up to its billing as a top match in Europe this weekend. It was a nasty collision involving Mijatovic. Seedorf trying to get in here. Redondo. And it was a good try by Redondo. Just unable to keep the ball down. He doesn't score a lot of goals. Thumping drive, which didn't get close to. Seedorf. Has options to his left, Seedorf. Just tried to release the ball at the vital moment and couldn't do so. Amavisca's picked it up. This is Redondo. Amavisca. And there's going to be a yellow card here for Fernando Couto. Hopelessly mistimed challenge by the Portuguese international. So another nervy moment for Barcelona as they try to defend this slender lead. This is Hierro. Beaten away by Hess. Danger's not over yet. And that's a corner. Seedorf's having a fine game for Real Madrid. Here he is. Roberto Carlos. Redondo. Redondo again. Schuka! 2-2! And once again, Real Madrid have come from behind. And their out-of-form striker, Davor Schuka, is in form now. What a wonderful layup there by Redondo. He was the architect of the goal. And Davor Schuka, who scored the opening goal in this fixture last season and has struggled to find the net this campaign, found it all right there. Now can Real Madrid win this match? Mijatovic. Raul. Oh, Mijatovic again. Schuka. Well, we've had enough incidents for half a dozen football matches. And here was another. The ball stabbed in delightfully by Raul. And Mijatovic on the setter, Davor Schuka, for his second goal of this outrageous match. And there's a break on here. Luis Figo. And here's Giovanni! And for the third time, Barcelona lead. Two of their Brazilians have scored vital goals for them. And what a terrific pass here by Luis Figo. That one was threaded through the Real defence and invited a goal from Giovanni. Schuka! Well, this football match has had just about everything. And you wouldn't be at all surprised if Real were to find a third equalising goal. They were close to it there, all right. Sergi. Rivaldo, who appears to be injured. Here's Giovanni. Beaten away by Canizares. And that was almost the fatal wound inflicted by Barcelona. Really is now or never for Real Madrid. They really have forgotten what it's like to lose in a league game here at the Bernabeu. Barcelona set to open up a 7-point lead at the head of the table, but are still struggling in the Champions League, and Real Madrid lose their first home game in 27 matches. They're going well in the Champions League, but have a lot of catching up to do domestically. It seems neither club can guarantee success in both competitions. Final score 3-2.